Everybody, and welcome to Vanessa My Life, My Journey. I am here today for my Canon SL2 unboxing and assembling and my first impression, and giving you guys some tips and tricks on how to select your camera for your new adventure. So yeah. So this is my camera. I just got it in the mail the other day. And I selected the Canon. It's the Canon EOS Rebel SL2 200D. So I selected this camera. This is the manual. And don't be afraid of the manual because it's not as much as you think it is. Like a portion of this is in English and it's broken down in different languages. So yeah, it's not as much as you think. Like a portion of it is in English. It's in English, French, and Spanish. So it's like broken up into 3 different sections. So I think like this much of it is English. So this is the English portion. It's not that much, right? Right. So yeah, that is, so I purchased the Canon SL2 body only. So what I got with this package was I got this camera bag, I got this tripod, I got a cleaning cloth and a 32 gigabyte SD card. And I got my camera charger and a battery and the camera strap and the camera itself. So there's what I got. And this bundle off of Amazon cost $5.09, I believe. And the reason why I selected this bundle, let me move the camera bag out of the way. I just want to show you guys what all I got with that. The reason why I selected this bundle is because I had a camera lens already for this. So that's one thing. I had a camera lens. You can never have too many SD cards. And for the price that you're going to pay, you have to, when you're getting ready to purchase a camera, you guys, my suggestion is when you're getting ready to purchase a camera, before you purchase the camera and go on Amazon and look and purchase a camera, take about a week to look at different YouTube videos. Take about a week to look at unboxing and reviews of the camera. Take about a week to narrow it down from different brands, because if you're looking for a vlogging camera and you type in vlogging cameras for YouTube, you're going to get people doing different reviews on Sony, you're going to get them doing reviews on Nikon, you're going to get them doing reviews on Panasonic, you're going to get them doing reviews on Canon. So watch all of the videos, find out the different features of the camera, and narrow it down to what you're using your camera for. Like, know, coming into it, know what you're using your camera for. Know that you want a camera that has a adjustable screen. Know that. And know that you want a camera that has a mic input, because it's very important that nowadays, I think the two major things that you should be looking for in a camera is the flip out screen and the mic input. I would not purchase a camera without, me personally, I would not purchase a camera without a mic input that is going to be my everyday camera. Like if you could only afford one camera and it's going to be a while before you can purchase another camera, make sure you get a camera with the flip out screen and make sure you get a camera with the mic input. Do not compromise on those two things. There is a brand out there that in your price range that you can find that. And if you're looking to get into vlogging, and you know, a lot of people look at cameras and say, well, I'm going to be making YouTube videos and I'm going to be vlogging, and they think that they need two different cameras to do those two different things. And that's not true. Like, if you're just going to be sitting and talking and doing makeup videos and doing tutorials, then basically if you can find a good vlogging, what people consider to be a good vlogging camera, then you can use it for the same thing. Like, the thing that you need is a flip out screen, you need a mic input, and the other things, you know, are elementary. The other things are standard and come along with it. So I already had so I'm going to tell you guys my tips on things that you definitely need to know before you purchase a camera. And things you should do before you purchase a camera. Now, when you go on Amazon to look for a camera, there are so many different, that people think, oh, it's all the same, but it's not. There are so many different bundles, and all the different bundles are being sold by different people and by different companies. So when you go and you select a camera and you found the brand that you want to go with, and you start selecting the camera or looking at the different price ranges, looking at the different bundles, looking at the different options, when you click on that camera, make sure, this is very important because I almost made this mistake by accident. I put this camera in my basket, in my shopping cart, and something was like, go back and make sure that that camera has the insurance, the protection insurance. And I went back and I was like, I don't see no insurance on this camera. So I took the camera out of my cart, went back and found another camera for the same price range that offered you to purchase the protection plan. Just because you purchase a camera, you know, you're going to get, with most cameras, that 1-year warranty on it. But you want to make sure you purchase an additional insurance plan that gives you the option of the 4-year insurance plan. Believe me, it is so important that you get that. And I'm going to tell you why. Because last year in 2017, I purchased the Canon. Let me get my manual so I can see. I purchased the Canon EOS T7i. I purchased this camera. I've been having it for a whole year. I loved the camera. But like a couple of months ago, the camera, when I get ready to put my SD card in and I get ready to record, it kept saying, there's no SD card in the camera. And this is really, that's typically a easy fix from all the different YouTube videos that you watch. You say reformat the card, do this and do that and do this and do that. And for everybody else, it worked. But I watched every single YouTube video that I could watch on the SD card issue. I could not get it to work for nothing in the world. So I'm sitting here for about 2 months not using my camera that I paid almost $1,000 for. So I was just like, you know what? You have the insurance on the camera. Why don't you call them and just, ain't no point in waiting till your insurance runs out and then you're going to be stuck with a camera that you're not using. So I contacted the insurance company. They sent me a prepaid postage to send it to another company to have it repaired. I waited and waited and waited to hear back from the insurance company or the people that were repairing my camera. I didn't hear anything back from anybody for a whole month. So I finally called the insurance company, and the insurance company was like, well, let's try to get in contact with the people who are repairing the camera. So they tried to call the company, and they were getting a recording. They gave me the number to contact the company, and I tried to contact the company, and I was getting a recording. So about a week or two passed. I called the insurance company back, and I got one lady on the phone, and she was like, I'm so sorry that the other person that you spoke to didn't inform you that the company that we told you to send your camera to went out of business. I'm like, what? So this other company that they contract to repair the cameras went out of business. So now they have my camera and I don't have a camera. So the good thing, even though that sounds like, when y'all hear that, y'all like, what, girl? But wait up, that's why it's so important to get the insurance. So the company was like, we're gonna reimburse your money. So they reimbursed the purchase price of the camera, and they gave me an Amazon e-card where I could go and repurchase me another camera. And the thing about that was so good was I didn't have to purchase another camera at all. I didn't have to purchase the same camera. I could purchase anything that I wanted to purchase. So what I did was, I knew that my reimbursement was coming. I went and I looked at all the videos I could to select the right camera for me. I wanted to make sure, just like with this camera, that it had the mic input. I wanted to make sure that it had the flip out screen. I wasn't really, I was looking at different brands just to see what I could get for my price range. Could I get something better? And just so happened, I ended up going right back with the Canon, and I ended up going with the Canon SL2. The Canon SL2 is a lesser expensive camera than the one that I had before, but I still get pretty much the same quality and perks that I had with this, with the T7i. So the reason why I went with this camera, the SL2, there are several reasons why I went with this camera. Number one, I still get the things that I had that I liked about the T7i. I still get the flip out screen. I still get the mic input. I still get the quality of the Canon, and I got it for a cheaper price. And I was able, because I did that, I was able to purchase so much more. Now I have I got an extra battery with this camera. So now I have this battery. Now I have the other battery that I had from the other camera, and the two extra batteries that I had from that camera. And then I purchased an extra battery pack. So now I have 6 batteries for this camera, which is excellent, because you are going to need, that's my other tip, is when you are purchasing a camera, whatever camera that you decide on, make sure you get extra batteries for that camera, because you're going to need them. The worst thing in the world is to have your battery run dead, and then you have to sit there and wait on you're in the middle of filming, And you have to sit there and wait on the other battery to charge in order for you to continue filming. No, you don't want to do that. You want to, your battery gonna run dead. Everybody's battery is gonna run dead. But you want to be able to change your battery out immediately and continue to film. You can't do that if you do not buy extra batteries. So you, whatever camera you get, you want to always make sure that you do get extra batteries for that. And another reason why, like I said, I went with the SL2 because it was $500 and something, which gave me like $400 extra to do shopping with, and I purchased extra things. I even got another extra camera. I got extra batteries. I bought makeup. I got all the different accessories that I would want with this, and plus I still have my extra accessories from my other camera. So getting that insurance, you guys, is a must. Do not purchase a camera off of Amazon or from anywhere without getting the insurance on it. Definitely get the insurance. When you click in that package, you have to make sure over to the right hand side to the bottom that it has the options for the insurance. It's going to say 2-year or 4-year. Make sure you get the 4-year. It's only $50 something, you guys, for the camera that I got. The insurance was only $50 something, but that's for 4 years, and you already see how beneficial the insurance was. They refunded me in my whole amount, and I got to shop and get a whole new camera. So yeah, get the insurance. So because of that, I still have my camera lens from my old camera, which perfectly fits onto this camera. So I didn't have to select a bundle. I didn't have to select a bundle with another lens. So that saved me money. And I got to get other stuff that I needed. So what I got, and another thing that I think that you should definitely get, you want to make sure the things that you need in today, for today's vlogging and today's video making, the things that you definitely need in a camera are the flip out screen. You're going to need the mic input, and you're going to need a good mic up at the top. I did not select a bundle with the mic, even though I had the old mic from my old bundle. I broke that microphone. It still works, but I broke it where it just don't sit up there. I broke that microphone, so I was going to need another microphone for this. So I didn't want to select a bundle that had that microphone in because I wanted to go with a different microphone. So by getting this camera, I got to get so much more stuff that didn't come in the bundles. I got to get a screen protector. I got to get a case for my SD cards. That's another thing that I definitely recommend that you get. And sometimes you can get those things cheaper by purchasing them separate than getting them in a bundle. And sometimes you can shop for a better quality because, of course, in the bundles, they're not going to put the most expensive quality in the bundle. And like I had extra lenses and everything. I had all of that from my other camera. I had, because the other bundle that I had picked with my T7i, I picked the backpack, and I really love the backpack opposed to that shoulder strap. And I have a little, you know, when you might be concerned when you have your backpack on, somebody could just unzip it and steal everything out of the backpack. I have a little teeny tiny lock that I put on my backpack. So when I'm walking around, and I wanted a regular backpack. I didn't want the backpack that said Canon on the top. I wanted just a regular backpack so it could just look like a regular backpack and people don't have to know that you're carrying camera equipment, because somebody might want to try to rob you because they say, oh, all her camera equipment is in that bag. So I just wanted a plain generic camera bag. I didn't want it to say Canon, and like I say, I put a lock on it. And yeah, so now I have, and I wanted another tripod. This is the tripod that I have, that I ordered when I bought this one, and I love this tripod. But because now I have more than one camera, if for some reason I want to record at the same time with more than one camera, and I needed a tripod. And this is just a little cheap tripod. It's taller than that one, which is good. It's a little cheap one, but I kind of think I like this one more. Yeah, I like this one more. But like I say, this one didn't come in a bundle. I purchased it separately. I think it was like $15 or something. But this is just a little cheap tripod. I would have liked something that gives you the option of going lower with the legs that opened up a little wider. But it's another tripod. That's what I needed. I will probably use this tripod for the camera that I'm filming with now, that's a little bit more lightweight. This is a more sturdier tripod. I will probably use this tripod for my Canon. So yeah, you guys, make sure you leave in the comments bar below if there are any additional questions that you have that you should know before you purchase a camera. I'm going to reiterate and repeat that for you, because the thing that I think that people need the most: do not purchase a camera that does not have a flip out screen. Just don't do it. Especially if you're a beginner. Do not purchase a camera that do not have a flip out rotatable screen. Do not purchase a camera that does not have a mic input. And just depending on what you need it for, make sure when you're going through the bundles before you make your final purchase, that the bundle that you select have the option to add the insurance. And make sure that you select to add that insurance, because it's not automatic. You have to select to add that insurance to your purchase. So make sure without a shadow of a doubt before you press pay that you have added that insurance, because once you have made that purchase, I don't think you can go back and add the insurance. I'm not sure. Or after you get it at home or whatever, I don't think you can add the insurance. But make sure before you make that purchase that you have added the insurance. It's only $50-something for the and make sure you get the 4-year option plan. Make sure you purchase extra batteries for your camera. That is a must. Those are the things that you need to do. Even if you need to go with a, when you get a bundle, the things that you really need in a bundle is the camera and the lens. The camera, make sure the camera is what you need in the camera. Make sure that the lens is what you need. And all that other stuff, you guys, I prefer the backpack over the bag. So if you do not have a, if they don't have, for your price point, if they don't have a bundle that sells the bag, go with the cheaper bundle of that same camera, where you just get the camera and the lens, and then go and search and get the different accessories that you want, and you probably will end up with better quality accessories by buying them separate. You don't have to buy the bundle. Just get the bundle with the camera and the lens and add your other accessories. Make sure you get the bundle with the camera, the lens, and your battery. And a 32 a 32 gigabyte SD card. These are the 4 things that that bundle needs to have. It needs to have the battery pack, the camera, the lens, and the SD card. That's it. Other than that, then because this is going to be less expensive, then you can go shop. See, like I said, this was only $5.09 opposed to me buying a bundle for $7.99 that had everything in it, but it had so much stuff in it that I did not need. So that's why I just went with the body only, because I already had my lens. I went with the body only. I had my lens. I got to, because I went with the body only, I got to get an extra microphone. I got to get extra batteries. I got to get a screen protector for, and make sure you get a screen protector for your camera. I got to get a screen protector. I got to get an SD card holder. I got to get an extra camera. I got to get so much more stuff. And then I still got extra stuff with this kit that I will not be using. I will not be using this because I already got one. I will not be using this shoulder strap because I got one already. I will not be using the Canon bag that came with this. I will not be using this. I'm not going to even open it up. I'm going to sell this to somebody else who wants it. And also my old manual. Somebody out there might have purchased a camera without the manual and be looking for the manual, so I can sell this manual. So, and then I got everything else because I got the insurance. I got to still have everything else from my old camera, which is neato. So that is everything, you guys. If you have any additional questions about the SL2, I am going to be, once I get to know this camera, because I just got this camera in the mail, I think yesterday. Even though I'm familiar with Canon because I did have the Canon T7i, I am going to be doing a review on this camera, and I will be showing you guys what all, letting you know what I think about the camera. Do I like the camera? Which I'm sure I'm going to like the camera because I liked my other Canon T7i, and comparable to the T7i, what do I think about the camera? So yeah, I'm pretty much happy already. My first impressions with the camera, I'm already liking it because I have my screen, I have my mic input, the old lens fits on top, I have a place for the mic up at the top. And this one is much lighter and smaller than the SL2, so I'm really liking that. I like the grip effect, and it's a great beginner's camera. And I'm only using the camera for sitting and recording and, pretty much that, and taking pictures, and that's it. I'm not getting technical with this. I'm not a movie maker yet. So this is pretty much just the basics of what I need. So I'm very satisfied. I got to shop and get the other things that I once you get a camera, and see, that's why it's so important to watch these YouTube videos, you guys, before you purchase a camera, because maybe there's something that you overlooked when you first purchased your camera. Like when I first bought my T7i, I didn't know to get, even though I did purchase an extra battery, thank God I did, I didn't know to get a screen protector. I didn't know I needed an SD card case because your SD cards will get lost. I'd be looking for SD cards everywhere. Where did I put the SD card? Get a case for the SD card, y'all. Just do it. $8.99. $5.99. Get a case for the SD cards. Buy everything online so they can ship it to you all at one time. You ain't got to run around and go to the store and get those things. If y'all want me to leave links in the descriptions to let you know the things that I selected and the options that I made. Like I said, because I got this camera with the body only, I got to purchase $400 more of other stuff. I got my camera, and I still got to get $400 more of accessories and even other stuff. So yeah, that was a good deal. That insurance paid off, and I will never purchase any electronic or appliance that has the option to get the insurance. I will never purchase anything that has the option to get the insurance without getting it, especially when you're spending $500, $800, $900, $1,000. Get the insurance. $50-something. Get the maximum years that you could get. It is worth it. It is worth its weight in gold. It is. Believe me, it is. So you guys, I know I said I will talk to you later, and I haven't left yet. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave your comments in the comment bar below. Make sure you press the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and be sure to come back for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.